You know that feeling? You wake up already behind, already tense, already tired. Your alarm feels aggressive. Your mind is foggy. Your body feels heavy. You hit snooze. Once, twice, 3 times. Then your hand reaches for your phone. Notifications, emails, news, other people's priorities. Before your feet even touch the ground, your nervous system is already in defense mode. You rush through getting ready. You skip breakfast or grab something sugary. You leave the house stressed. And somehow, before the day truly begins, you feel defeated. Most people think the solution is simple. Wake up earlier, be more disciplined, push harder. But that's not it. The problem isn't when you wake up. It's how you wake up. In Japan, mornings were never meant to be chaotic. They were designed around rhythm, intention, alignment. Not hustle, alignment. And when your morning is aligned, the rest of your day becomes lighter. Not because your responsibilities disappear, but because you move through them differently. Let's walk through the 8 principles behind the Japanese morning philosophy, not as a rigid checklist, but as a gentle realignment. 1. Rhythm, the foundation of consistency. In Japan, improvement is often guided by the spirit of kaizen, small, steady refinement. The first refinement begins with time. Wake up at the same time every day. Weekdays, weekends, always. This sounds strict? It isn't. It's biological respect. Your body operates on a circadian rhythm, an internal clock that regulates hormones, temperature, alertness, and mood. When you wake at unpredictable times, you disrupt that rhythm. Your body never knows when to prepare for rest or wakefulness. That confusion feels like grogginess, like heaviness, like resistance. But when you wake at the same time consistently, something quiet happens. Your body adapts. After a few weeks, you wake up naturally, sometimes minutes before your alarm. Not because you force discipline, but because your internal system trusts the rhythm. Mornings stop being a fight. They become a flow, and flow is always easier than force. 2. Purity. Water before stimulation, before coffee, before screens, before noise. Water. You have been fasting for 7 to 8 hours. Your cells are slightly dehydrated. Your brain, which is mostly water, is operating at a deficit. Yet most people reach for caffeine first. Coffee stimulates the nervous system immediately, but it doesn't replenish. Water does? In many Japanese households, the day begins with a simple glass of room temperature or warm water. Nothing fancy, nothing dramatic, just hydration. It activates digestion, supports circulation, clears mental fog. It's a quiet reset. Coffee can come later, but water tells your body, we begin calmly, and that tone carries forward. 3. Light, awakening through nature. Open the window, let the air move, let the light in. Your brain uses light as its primary signal to wake. When natural light enters your eyes, melatonin production decreases and alertness rises. This is not motivational advice, it is physiology. Yet many people wake in darkness, curtains closed, artificial light, screen glow, and they wonder why mornings feel heavy. In Japan, mornings are connected to nature. Even in small apartments, even in winter, light is not just illumination, it is alignment with the outside world. There is also something poetic here. Morning light is temporary. It softens quickly. It shifts. Recognizing that brief stillness, that gentle golden moment, reminds you that time moves, whether you rush or not. When you begin the day, aware of that softness, urgency loses its grip. You move with the day instead of against it. 4. Stillness, claiming your mind first. Before the world speaks to you, sit. 5 minutes. No phone, no music, no conversation. Just sit. You do not need to be a perfect meditator. You do not need incense or special posture. Just breathe. Notice the inhale. Notice the exhale. Most people begin their day consuming news, messages, opinions, demands. And once consumption starts, it is difficult to stop. But when you begin in stillness, you establish ownership of your attention. You ask, how do I actually feel today? What truly matters? What can wait? 5 quiet minutes recalibrate the nervous system from stress mode toward balance. Clarity emerges in silence, and clarity makes decisions easier. 5. Gentle movement. Waking the body kindly. Your body has been still for hours. Muscles are tight. Circulation is slower. Joints feel stiff. The solution is not punishment. It is activation. In Japan, mornings often include light stretching, a short walk, or simple mobility exercises. The goal is not exhaustion. It is awakening. 10 minutes is enough. Slow neck rolls, shoulder circles, a brief walk outside. Gentle movement increases blood flow and oxygen delivery. It signals to the body that the day has begun without overwhelming it. Intensity early in the morning can spike stress hormones. Gentleness sustains energy. And sustained energy is more valuable than sudden bursts. 6. Nourishment stability over stimulation. Breakfast in Japan is traditionally simple and balanced. Rice, miso soup, grilled fish, pickled vegetables. Warm, grounded, moderate. The principle is not indulgence. It is stability. Your first meal determines the rhythm of your blood sugar. A sugary breakfast creates a spike followed by a crash. Skipping breakfast entirely can lead to irritability and poor focus. But a balanced, moderate meal provides steady fuel. You do not need a traditional Japanese breakfast. You need something simple, something balanced, something warm if possible. Eat to nourish, not to overfill. When your body is stable, your mood is stable. And stability makes the next 12 hours easier. 7. Preparation, removing friction before it appears. Mornings feel chaotic because evenings were careless. In Japan, preparation is quiet and intentional. Lay out your clothes the night before. Pack your bag. Place your keys in the same location. This is not about perfection. It's about reducing decisions. Decision fatigue is real. Every small choice depletes mental energy. If you begin your day with 10 trivial decisions, your clarity weakens before you even leave the house. Preparation removes friction. And friction is what makes mornings feel heavy. When everything is ready, you move smoothly. No searching, no rushing, no irritation. Just flow. 8. Buffer time protecting calm. Leave earlier than necessary. 10 to 15 minutes. This may feel unnecessary. It is not. When you leave at the last possible second, you activate stress hormones immediately. Your heart rate increases. Your breathing shortens. Small inconveniences feel catastrophic. But when you leave early, something changes. You walk instead of sprint. You breathe. You arrive composed. And if something unexpected happens, traffic, delay, misplaced item, you absorb it calmly. You do not begin your day in panic. You begin centered. And the energy you bring into your first conversation, your first meeting, your first task, shapes the tone of everything that follows. Why this routine feels easier. Notice something important. This routine is not about doing more. It is about removing obstacles. Consistency removes internal confusion. Water removes dehydration. Light removes grogginess. Stillness removes mental clutter. Movement removes stiffness. Balanced food removes crashes. Preparation removes friction. Buffer time removes rush. You are not adding complexity. You are subtracting chaos. And when chaos decreases, life feels lighter even if your responsibilities stay the same. Japanese mornings are not about waking at 4 a.m. They are about alignment. Alignment with your body. Alignment with time. Alignment with calm. You do not need all 8 tomorrow. Start with 1. 1 glass of water. 5 minutes of stillness. A consistent wake-up time. Build slowly. Small refinements. That is how ease is created. Because a peaceful life is not built through intensity. It is built through rhythm. And when your morning becomes steady, everything else becomes easier. So, tomorrow morning before you reach for your phone, pause, choose one shift, and begin.